Rand Paul destroys The View. Whoopi Goldberg screams and ends the segment live. When politics meets primetime drama, Senator Rand Paul clashes with The View in what's now being called the daytime showdown of the decade. Was Whoopi Goldberg caught completely off guard? Did she really try to cut to commercial? Stay tuned for the full breakdown, and grab your popcorn. Rand Paul destroys The View. Whoopi Goldberg screams and ends segment mid-sentence. It started like any other heated episode of The View, a panel of outspoken women, a controversial guest, and a tension you could slice with a teleprompter. But what happened when Senator Rand Paul stepped onto that iconic stage has quickly gone from daytime debate to full-blown Broadway-level drama. Picture it. The audience applauds politely as Rand Paul takes his seat. Joy Behar eyes him with that familiar, "I'm ready for war," smirk. Whoopi straightens her cue cards. The air is thick, not with anticipation, but with detonation. Senator Paul, Whoopi begins, "You've made some very bold claims about COVID, the economy, and now, about women's rights." Rand leans forward, calm, composed, almost smug. "Well, Whoopi," he says, "sometimes the truth sounds bold when you've been living inside an echo chamber." Boom. Audible gasps. One woman in the audience literally clutches her pearls. What followed was a masterclass in verbal warfare. Rand, unflinching, came armed with receipts, from CDC inconsistencies to inflation statistics. He dropped constitutional amendments like mic drops, each one met with a rising temperature from the panel. Joy Behar jumped in with a sharp, "Let me finish." But Rand interrupted with, "I'm sorry, I thought this show was about hearing other views, not just repeating yours." Cue the Whoopi eruption. Voice raised, hands flailing, she exclaimed, "Oh no, no no no, we're not doing this today." She fumbles her earpiece. "Can we cut to commercial?" But the producers, sensing the ratings gold, delay the cut. The cameras keep rolling. Twitter begins to melt down in real time. Twitter reacts in real time. At Liberalianus, Rand Paul came in like a wrecking ball. "I can't believe Whoopi literally screamed on live TV. Hashtag The View." At Conservatruth77, Rand Paul just turned The View into a TED Talk. Whoopi wasn't ready. Joy looked like she saw a ghost. Hashtag Rand vs The View. The aftermath. A ratings rollercoaster. Insiders say Whoopi refused to return to the set for 15 minutes after the segment ended. Joy Behar reportedly muttered, "Never again," into her coffee. But the real story, The View's ratings spiked 43% for that episode. Social media clips went viral. Rand Paul's team capitalized immediately, tweeting, "Senator Paul, just trying to bring actual views to The View." Meanwhile, Whoopi took to Instagram Live that evening. "We welcome discourse," she said, "but not disrespect." The comments were ablaze. Was it a debate, or a demolition? One thing's for sure, Senator Rand Paul walked into The View, and walked out trending. But what happens when political fireworks light up the talk show stage? Whoopi says this won't happen again, but we'll be watching. Because where there's drama, there's hashtag Broadway drama. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because you never know who's getting destroyed next.